trying to be safe. I'm trying to be safe because we're talking about creating art out of wood with chainsaws. It's all in preparation for the Calgary Sportsmen show at the BMO Centre. Starts today, running through Sunday. It's Southern Alberta's biggest outdoor show. Joerg Jung, did I say that correctly?
Yep, you're
close?
Pretty close.
Close, okay.
Pretty close.
JJ is what he says he likes us to call him.
Correct.
Okay, first of all, it still baffles me that you take a chunk of wood, a log like this, and kind of partially do this, and then eventually get that. Like, how did you get into that in the first place?
Oh, well, that started years ago. Well, I'm born and raised on a farm back in Europe, Germany, to be exact. And Mom asked me to carve her a cow and brought me a piece of oak, maybe a foot long, 8 by 8. And I took a tool, carved the cow, and it looked like a cow. I was quite surprised by myself that in only 40 minutes I could finish that job, and never went back from there on.
So you said, I'm going to carve a cow, and it worked?
And it worked,
yeah.
Oh,
good for you.
So that got me into it, my mom.
Okay, now that's carving a small piece of wood. How did you get into using a super power tool like a chainsaw?
Well, chainsaws, tools, and what I do is what it's all about. And it's the tool to just help me saving time. I can carve that all by hand with a traditional chisel, but I'll be carving for months, you know. And during the sportsmanship show here in Calgary, I can create a piece like this from a raw log to a finished piece in an amount of a couple of hours.
That's it, eh?
Just because of the speed of the tool.
Power. Okay. Okay, so walk us through it. So the raw log starts like this. You start shaving it, and can you show us how you detail something?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, let's get cracking, I guess. Why not? I'll step out of your way here.
All right, I just switch on my battery saw here. And it's not what you expect from a chainsaw.
It's pretty quiet, actually.
Absolutely. Way to go for future. That's just adding a little texture here, like curl-like structures. And I guess if you really want to see the whole procedure, you better make sure you come by at the Calgary Stampede Arena and see me finishing that piece up during the day.
Now, I don't know if Tom or someone can you guys get in and show kind of how he was texturing it here? Kind of right where my fingers are. Awesome. And from where my hand is touching, how do you get it to the finished product that's behind you right there?
Depending on the piece I do, I can finish it just with the chainsaw, but I can as well go and use various power tools to give it that smooth finish. And then this one, for example, I painted with an airbrush and acrylic colors. Okay,
and that's how you get the dark features and that type of thing, right?
I realize that I really want to specialize in realism, and you just get way closer if you give it a little life by painting eyes and
no kidding.
The color, you bet.
We have some pictures of other pieces of art that you have done. The first one here, looks like, is that still in a stump that's in the ground?
Yeah, I do stump jobs as well, so people can call me in and I come, and if they chop down a tree in their yard, for example, and the roots are still in there, I just create a
very cool
piece of art right in that stump.
Very cool. And what's this one? This one's right beside a river, it looks like.
Bucky the beaver, actually. I put him right there because it just looks way more authentic.
Yeah, no kidding, no kidding. And something like this piece, this must be tough because you're carving the ends of a bench and then creating kind of the flat surface to sit on,
Rustic
right?
furniture is always beautiful too, because it's not just a beautiful piece of art, it's usable, you know. And people can put that in the yard, and if I bring red cedar like this here, it'll last you a lifetime outside. And just the wood itself.
And you were saying this piece of wood that we're using out on 7th Avenue today is about 400 years old, and how old is the oldest piece?
I brought a few pieces actually which are 1,000-year-old.
1,000-year-old pieces.
So there's some special wood.
No kidding. No kidding. Best of luck, and you're on today through Sunday, right?
Thanks for having me. Yes.
Are there particular times that you're performing, or?
I will be doing a speed demonstration every full hour or every full 2 hours, and we'll be carving on a piece all day long. From today, Thursday the 5th, until Sunday the 8th, and sportsmanship shows. That'll be awesome.
Very cool, very cool. We have links and information on our website, breakfasttelevision.ca. Nice to meet you. Really cool things going on right here. We're going to check in with